Hi darling viewers, this is Jem Aliyah, also known as Ver Aliyah. I'm a digital marketer and a Quran prophetess. In today's video, I will share with you some Surah information of the 114 chapters in the Holy Qur'an, which shows the places each chapters of the Quran Karim is reviewed at, and also their numbers of ruku. The opening chapter is reviewed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The cow is reviewed at Medina and has 40 ruku. The family of Imran is reviewed at Medina and has 20 ruku. The woman is reviewed at Medina and has 24 ruku. The table spread is reviewed at Medina and has 16 ruku. The cattle is reviewed at Mecca and has 20 ruku. The height is reviewed at Mecca and has 24 ruku. The spoils of war is reviewed at Medina and has 10 ruku. Repentance is reviewed at Medina and has 16 ruku. Prophet Jonah is reviewed at Mecca and has 11 ruku. Prophet Hud is reviewed at Mecca and has 10 ruku. Prophet Joseph is reviewed at Mecca and has 12 ruku. The thunder is reviewed at Medina and has 6 ruku. Prophet Abraham is reviewed at Mecca and has 7 ruku. The rocky trout is reviewed at Mecca and has 6 ruku. The bee is reviewed at Mecca and has 16 ruku. The night journey is reviewed at Mecca and has 12 ruku. The cave is reviewed at Mecca and has 12 ruku. Mary is reviewed at Mecca and has 6 ruku. Taha is reviewed at Mecca and has 8 ruku. The Prophet is reviewed at Mecca and has 7 ruku. The pilgrimage is reviewed at Medina and has 10 ruku. The believers is reviewed at Mecca and has 6 ruku. The light is reviewed at Medina and has 9 ruku. The criterion is reviewed at Mecca and has 6 ruku. The poet is reviewed at Mecca and has 6 ruku. The ant is reviewed at Mecca and has 7 ruku. The stories or narration is reviewed at Mecca and has 9 ruku. The spider is reviewed at Mecca and has 7 ruku. The romance is reviewed at Mecca and has 6 ruku. Luqman is reviewed at Mecca and has 4 ruku. The adoration is reviewed at Mecca and has 3 ruku. The coalition or confederate is reviewed at Medina and has 9 ruku. The city of Sabah is reviewed at Mecca and has 6 ruku. The angels or the originator is reviewed at Mecca and has 5 ruku. Yasin is reviewed at Mecca and has 5 ruku. Those ranged in rags is reviewed at Mecca and has 5 ruku. Sa'ad is reviewed at Mecca and has 5 ruku. The groups is reviewed at Mecca and has 8 ruku. The believer is reviewed at Mecca and has 9 ruku. Explained in detail is reviewed at Mecca and has 6 ruku. Consultation is reviewed at Mecca and has 5 ruku. The ornament of gold is reviewed at Mecca and has 7 ruku. The smoke is reviewed at Mecca and has 3 ruku. The kneeling is reviewed at Mecca and has 4 ruku. The sand hills is reviewed at Mecca and has 4 ruku. Muhammad is reviewed at Medina and has 4 ruku. The victory is reviewed at Medina and has 2 ruku. Inner apartment is reviewed at Medina at 3 and has 3 ruku. The letter Quahab is reviewed at Mecca and has 3 ruku. The Scatras is reviewed at Mecca and has 2 ruku. The mountain is reviewed at Mecca and has 3 ruku. The star is reviewed at Mecca and has 3 ruku. The moon is reviewed at Mecca and has 3 ruku. The most gracious is reviewed at Medina and has 3 ruku. The inevitable event is reviewed at Mecca and has 4 ruku. The iron is reviewed at Medina and has 3 ruku. The pleading woman is reviewed at Medina and has 3 ruku. The punishment is reviewed at Medina and has 2 ruku. The woman who is examined is reviewed at Medina and has 2 ruku. The ranks is reviewed at Medina and has 2 ruku. The congregation Friday is reviewed at Medina and has 2 ruku. The hypocrite is reviewed at Medina and has 2 ruku. The mutual loss and gain is reviewed at Medina and has 2 ruku. The verse is reviewed at Medina and has 2 ruku. The forbidden or the prohibition is reviewed at Medina and has 2 ruku. The kingdom is reviewed in Mecca and has 2 ruku. The pen is reviewed at Mecca and has 2 ruku. The sheer truth is reviewed at Mecca and has 2 ruku. The ways of ascent is reviewed at Mecca and has 2 ruku. Prophet Noah is reviewed at Mecca and has 2 ruku. The jinn is reviewed at Mecca and has 2 ruku. The one covering himself is reviewed at Mecca and has 2 ruku. The one wrapping himself up is reviewed at Mecca and has 2 ruku. The resurrection is revealed at Mecca and has 2 ruku. The man is revealed at Medina and has 2 ruku. Those sent forth is revealed at Mecca and has 2 ruku. The great news is revealed at Mecca and has 2 ruku. Those who tear out is revealed at Mecca and has 2 ruku. A frowned is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The folding up is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The cleaving as under is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The defrauding is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The rending as under is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The zodiacal signs or the big stars is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The night visitant or the night comer is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The Most High is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The overwhelming event is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The dawn is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The city is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The sun is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The night is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The morning light or the early hours is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The expansion or the opening up is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The fig is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The leech-like cloth or the cloth is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The night of power is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The clear evidence is revealed at Medina and has 1 ruku. The convulsion or the shaking is revealed at Medina and has 1 ruku. Those that run or the assaulters is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The day of clamor or the calamity is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. Piling up or the revival in world increase is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The time through the ages or the time is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The scandal monger or the slanderer is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The elephant is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. Quraysh is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. Neighborly needs or the art of kindness is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. Abundance of good is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The disbelievers is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The help is revealed at Medina and has 1 ruku. The flame is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The purity or the unity is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The dawn is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. The man is revealed at Mecca and has 1 ruku. If I'm not mistaken, the number of chapters revealed at Mecca are 85, while the number of chapters revealed at Medina are 29. So 85 chapters from the Quran were revealed at Mecca, while the rest of 29 chapters were revealed at Medina. Glorified is Allah, Subhanallah.